So for Saturday, we have playing at the main stage, Lucy, Yuki, Wooly, Sullivan King, Sudden Death, Dion Timmer back-to-back double loads, Boogie T back-to-back Squanto, Liquid Stranger, 12th Planet, and Ganja White Knight. So at the Wampy Woods Saturday, we then have conflicting artists starting at 2:30, G-Rex, AT Aliens, E-Prom back-to-back Zeke Beats, The Boogie Trio, 1788L, Habstract, special guest, Keizo, and Floss. So that's your Saturday lineup. Now we're going to talk about the conflicts.
I'm not getting it.
I'm the festival Finesser.
So if you're still watching, this may be a second video, but we're not talking about Saturday. Welcome back. Lucy, starting at 2 o'clock, September 28th. Nothing to say about her now. She's been killing it. She's been buzzing, but I feel like that's a proper deserved slot. 2 o'clock, main stage, Lost Lands, sure. 2:30 we have G-Rex. Bree had that on her lineup, but I do not have him on mine because I just saw him at High Caliber and at Big Dub. I liked it, but it's more chill. I know I'm not gonna be. It's not worth waking up for and rushing to get ready to be there just to watch and chill. Not somebody that I fuck with so heavily. But 3 o'clock Yuki is somebody I would want to make it there in time for. NYC natives, fam, shit, and they're gonna throw it down. Look, Yuki is underrated and they're heavy as fuck. So make sure you see them at 3 o'clock if you're there and awake and shit and ready. So another conflict people might have at that time, 3:30 at the Wampy Woods, AT Aliens. Seen AT Aliens once at Wobbleland. They were fun. They were dope. The masks are cool. They have a good sound. But I know they're coming to Avant-Garde soon. They're going on tour, so I'd kind of rather see Yuki on that main stage than AT Aliens. And like I said, the concept of moving stages and shit. At 4 o'clock we have Wooly. Why am I gonna leave Yuki and then see a little bit of AT Aliens, who I'm probably gonna see later, on tour, to come back to the main stage to see Wooly. It's a lot of walking, a lot of time that I'm going to be missing potentially. I want to stay for that full Wooly set because Wooly hasn't fucked with me and supporting me since he found me, since Electric Forest. And, so yeah, show love, get love. That's what we do out here. So.
And then we'll probably stay for Sullivan King?
Yeah, so at 4 to 5, Wooly, and then 5 to 6, Sullivan King. In between that, at the Wampy Woods is E-Prom back-to-back Zeke Beats. More chill, more weird noises. Not for me at that time with the other artists in comparison. And then so after Sullivan King, we have the Boogie Trio at 5:30. Probably, again, not going to leave the Boogie Trio to go to the Wampy Woods to come back for Sudden Death. I'm going to stay. We have seen the trio twice, I think. And, it's cool, it's fun, but it's not for us. It's more jam bands, funk.
Hey, whoa, I like that stuff, but yeah, I'd rather stay for Sullivan King.
We're at Lost Lands, bro. We're not here for funk. We're here for bass and dubstep, bro.
No, exactly, yeah. Let's stay for Sullivan King.
And then 6 o'clock, Sudden Death. That is going to be one of the heaviest sets. One of my favorite sets. I could already tell you from the weekend. And then we'll stay over there for the full set because 1780L is playing at the same time. Bree wants to see him and has been trying to see him.
I possibly might want to leave, depending if I have maybe a friend or a little squad or if someone wants to maybe check it out. But I'm also gonna go with the flow too.
Yeah.
If I'm stuck in the pit,
I saw 1780L at Electric Zoo, and it was kind of like seeing Reds without goggles. That's what I said. What I take into consideration when making my schedule and my lineup and all that stuff is I actually wrote it down. It's what I like. So I know that I like heavy dubstep, and I don't love that Res sound and that 1788L sound. So I know that I would rather see the heavy dubstep and
It is also in between two crazy acts too. So I
Exactly.
I might go and chill for a second. I'm not sure it's gonna go with the flow.
But I also take into consideration how many times I've seen that artist, where I'm gonna be seeing them.
I've seen Sudden Death a million times and never. That's why I was kind of considering. Yeah.
But at that point I take into consideration what I like. I know I like Sudden Death when with 1788L. I know I'm gonna have way more fun at Sudden Death than just kind of watching at 1788L. You know what I'm saying? 1788L is more of a watching and just
And you're also right because then it's that back to back, and I don't want to miss that back to back.
Yeah, Dion doing back to back dub loads at 7. So. Also happening at the main stage, Dion loads. Dion loads. That's gonna be the Neon Phantom tour, like that whole tour, Dion company, that shit at Avant-Garde. That was a nutty vlog. That was a good show. So that's gonna be a sick one for sure. That back to back, and I always say don't miss back to backs. They're more unique. They don't come around as often. Yeah, so just keep that in mind when curating your lineup and your schedule.
I agree.
And then 7th we have Habstract, more bass house. Not so much for me, us. He has been giving some heavy, but just not really the kind of person I want to see at Lost Lands under the circumstance.
Yeah, not my thing.
So Dion Timmer and Dubloads are only playing 55 minutes, which is kind of weird, but whatever. At 7:55 to 8:50, we have Boogie T back-to-back Squanto. against somebody we just saw at Electric Zoo, or someone I just saw at Electric Zoo, and people always go back to back Boogie T and Squancho. So I would have no problem leaving their set a little bit early to make it for the special guest, because last year's special guest was Shaq. The year before that was Ganja White Night. So the special guest is someone that you want to check out, because it usually is someone pretty special. Following the special guest, depending who it is, Liquid Stranger 850. 850 to 945. This right here, 850, 930, 945, Liquid Stranger, Keizo, 12th is one of my biggest conflicts, because I love 12th, I love Keizo, and Liquid I'm gaining an appreciation for since Izu. Seeing him live, I haven't seen him enough times live, but since I recently saw him, I was like, holy fuck, that shit was crazy.
Liquid's fun.
So for me, the 930, 945 slot, I'm giving it to Keizo, because it's Keizo's first Lost Lands. We have not seen Keizo in the festival circuit yet, only like, live shows, tour shit, and seen 12th so many more times. 12th has been at Lost Lands 3 years in a row, and I just think the Keizo set is going to be different. Not to say more fun, but just a different vibe and different energy.
Still
and
fun.
Something different.
Still
It's
fun,
totally going to be fun, but I don't want to give any disrespect to 12th.
Yeah.
It's just more about who have I seen, who have I seen more of, and who's playing where. So he's playing at the Wampy Woods, Keizo. So I'm definitely going to be there at 9:30 for the whole set. And then 10:45, we have Flostradamus and Ganja White Night, and we all know that Bree is going to be at Ganja White Night, and I'll be there too.
Yes,
so yeah,
Ryan.
Ganja White Night closing out the main stage Saturday, and they're playing an hour and 15 minutes, which is sick. Yeah. So I missed them last year, so I am totally 100% seeing them this year.
Yes, Brian.
And then, so Saturday, after the festival, sound camp shit, we have the pit going down. We're probably going to check out the pit at least every night, once, depending how far everything is from each other.
Because nothing else really...
Nothing else. Yeah. S-Fam, Vampa, Wednesday, Yaks
and we're
I
about
want
to see Yaks tonight.
We are going to see Yaks tonight, Yaks and Spock. And then, also at 1 o'clock, a big one that we want to see, Al Ross back-to-back hot dubs. So 1 o'clock, you have Al Ross back-to-back hot dubs, and 2 o'clock, you have Bomber back-to-back hot dubs. So you have back-to-back hot dub sets on the same stage. Yeah. Like, why is there not hot dubs
1 and 2? Wow, COD's playing for like 2 hours.
Right, straight. It's like a 2-hour set, basically, with 2 different people. Like,
basically, yeah.
And then, you have like Up the Trees, Baldy, Toadface, Zaya, just a bunch of like weird noises at the end of the night, from what I can understand. I don't see anybody really heavy aside from Yaks playing on Saturday.
Listen, at 2 o'clock, I kind of do sort of fuck with Of the Trees. So if I'm like chilling and I just want to, like chill out. Yeah.
If I'm trying to chill at 2 o'clock, I might chill at camp. Realistically, if we have friends
I want to see, like if we're, it's a weird time of the night.
Again, that's after the festival ends. Like there probably is no schedule. It's a vibe. It's where everybody's going, what's on, who's hungry. There are so many things to take into consideration after the festival that that's why we don't really have too much organization for the sound camp. It's a free for all. It's a vibe. It's a flow thing. It's how we're feeling. So that concludes our Saturday video lineup thing. Here comes part 3. Sunday. Like again, I'm not sure if we're cutting these videos up, but if we are, we'll see you for the next one. If we're not, keep watching.
Back.
Yeah, welcome back.